Hi everyone, I did a video earlier on in the week talking about those viral TikTok products that I was influenced to buy, and then the majority of them I was seriously underwhelmed by and a little bit puzzled about why everybody is pushing these products on TikTok. I've also come to terms with the fact that I am no longer going to be buying things that I see on TikTok because 3 minutes is not enough time to form an opinion on something. You cannot get enough information in those 3 minutes. My intros are sometimes 3 minutes. That is a cue for me to get on with this video. I talked about this product within that video but didn't go into any detail, so today we are going to do a standalone review of the brand new, well, it's not really brand new, it's been around for a while. This is from Rimmel and it's the Kind and Free foundation. This had been out for quite a while before I actually bought it because I'd been in, seen that it was brand new, swatched it on the back of my hand and thought, actually, that's probably going to be a little bit too shiny for me. Then saw it on TikTok, went and bought it, tried it on my skin, and this is a little bit of a spoiler for everybody. I love this foundation, and it's one that I wear quite a bit because I have been asked in the past to come up with something that is similar to the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil, which was my ride or die, little bit of a tinted moisturizer. It was affordable, but also it was beautiful on the skin, and it's now been discontinued. This is the replacement product for that, in my opinion. Obviously, completely different brand. It does look slightly different on the skin, but it is affordable, it is beautiful. It is sheer if you want it to be sheer, but you can also build it up to medium coverage. This is the one that I would point you towards. Is there any point in me doing this review as I've actually said that I love this? So now nobody's going to watch any further. Anyway, let's get straight on with it. If you're new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I upload new content on YouTube every single week, and I would love it if at some point in this video you're finding it helpful or entertaining. Please consider clicking on that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Okay, so my skin is not great at the moment. You will see when I'm applying the foundation in just a second that my skin has taken a turn. I've said in previous videos I'm going through some health issues at the moment. It's nothing for you to worry about, but that is where all the problems with my skin have arisen from. It's not because of a new product I'm using, any new skincare, and no products or skincare are going to help the issue out. I'm just gonna have to ride it out for the time being. It's soul destroying, but it is the way that it is. So let's do a little bit of bump on this and I'll show you the application and what it looks like in natural lighting. So this is the Rimmel London Kind and Free Moisturising Skin Tint. It's only £8.99 in the UK and you get 30 mils of product, which is the standard amount. Unfortunately, this only comes in 12 shades. It is a skin tint. This will be quite versatile on your skin. However, I wish they had more shades to choose from, even though, in my opinion, this is quite a wide spectrum of shades available. I go for the shade 160 in Vanilla. This gives a light to medium coverage and a dewy finish, giving a really healthy glow to the skin. It's vegan, it's free from fragrance, it's free from alcohol and essential oils, and the key goodies in this formula are vitamin E, vitamin B5, aloe vera, and glycerin. This is supposed to be suitable for sensitive skin, and the SPF ingredients in here, although it doesn't state on the website what level of SPF protection this is going to give you, are octinoxate and zinc oxide nano. So the formula, although is quite a thick consistency, it's not sticky in any way. This blends out beautifully. It melts into the skin, whether you're applying this with your fingertips, a sponge, or a brush. I'm using my Refa 31 brush, which gives me a lovely finish on the surface of the skin. No brush strokes. So for me, this is a multi-purpose product because it's like a tinted moisturizer. It's really hydrating, it's nourishing, whilst also being really lightweight on the skin. But this is also like a foundation because you can build up the level of coverage. The one thing you do need to bear in mind though, if you are going to build up the level of coverage, it doesn't sink into the skin fully. If you're just applying one layer, it will sink into the skin with no tackiness on the surface. It's beautiful. If you are going to layer this up, it will start to lift throughout the day unless you powder it in place. It will also stay a little bit tacky on the surface of the skin the more you build it up. I personally like powdering this in place, and if you do like to build this up to give you more of a medium coverage, you are going to have to powder it in place if you want it to last all day. In my opinion, this doesn't oxidize, or at least the shade 160 Vanilla hasn't oxidized on me on any of the days that I've previously worn it. So I'm really, really impressed with that, because most foundations with an added SPF, when I mix it with my own standalone SPF, tends to oxidize at least half a shade on me, and I don't feel this one has. This also is one of those tinted moisturizers that I don't feel sinks into any fine lines, wrinkles, open pores, so I don't get that polka dot effect. Having said that, just like a lot of other tinted moisturizers that I've tried in the past, I don't feel like this gives an airbrushing effect on my skin, so it's not going to get rid of my texture. And in fact, if you do have a lot of texture on your skin, applying a really dewy foundation or tinted moisturizer over the top of that texture can sometimes emphasize the texture even more. So you may want to think twice, if you do have a lot of texture, whether you want to actually buy this in the first place. Like I said before, I do like to powder this in place, not just for longevity, but also to dim down the shine a little bit. It's just my preference. So let's have a look at this after 10 hours. Now, I really should have done a check-in slightly earlier than 10 hours with this being a tinted moisturizer. I think 10 hours is a little bit of an unfair test, but we're going for 10 hours, so here it is. For me, this was really long wearing, but I do put that down to me powdering this in place. If you're not going to powder this in place, the day that I didn't actually powder, it lasted for a lot less time. It does get shinier throughout the day, as do all tinted moisturizers or foundations on me. There is a little bit missing off my chin and a bit of an area around the corners of my nose which have gone slightly cakey. I obviously applied too much of the product there because in previous days it didn't look like that. So I think the foundation wore really well on my skin, and usually I would opt for a tinted moisturizer on those days where I'm wearing hardly any makeup, like in the wear test. Just a little bit of blush, a little bit of mascara, out the door. However, I wanted to try it out today with a little bit more makeup, a little bit of eye makeup, more mascara than I would usually wear, just to see if it still looked good or whether I could do with a little bit more. Actually, I really, really like it, and I will wear it like this a lot more often. I am blown away by the price of this because, as far as I'm concerned, there are no nasties in this. They're really nice ingredients. It's going to benefit your skin as well as making it look really nice, and it lasts an incredibly long amount of time if powdered. I think it looks really nice. Do I think it's the best thing ever that I'm going to reach for every single day? No, because I like something a little bit more airbrushing. But in the summer months and also in the winter months when I want a bit more of hydration, something a little lighter on my skin, yes, I will pick this up. I think it's lovely. So I really hope you've enjoyed this really short, sweet review. If you're looking for something that is really lightweight, like a tinted moisturizer, and also hydrating but buildable, I would definitely recommend this to you. I have no idea if this is going to suit anybody with a super oily skin because I do not have a super oily skin myself. However, I do know from experience that this suits my really, really dry combination skin. So if any of you have a super oily skin and you've tried this product, please share your thoughts and experiences in the comment section and let everybody know what you think and how it suited your skin. I'd also love to hear from the rest of you. Are you tempted to try this or are you not? Do let me know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.